troubled age, protecting both in equal measure. Thank you. Right, that was the third test of reading things. If you're watching this video, I hope you have a good time of whatever day, a good time of whatever time of day it is on the day you're watching it. Now do some outro music. Oh, I forgot to say, this week I've been working as a carer in a elderly mentally infirm home. I don't think I'll keep it up. It's been a tough week. Mostly I had a hoover and was doing some cleaning, and then sometimes I had a brush and was doing some sweeping on the area called the stairs, and that was fine. You know, it's not a very technical job, and I done some talking to the old people, and that was good. But then the people in charge thought that because I was doing good talking, or at least not being horrible to the old people, maybe I should help feed some of the old people and comfort them. So I did this because this old lady apparently liked me, and it was going well. She seemed to be calm, which she wasn't a lot. But then she hung on to my jumper with one hand, like a primate relative, and then was punching me in the face with her free hand. But due to the fact that she is infirm, it didn't hurt as much. It was probably more funny to watch than it was painful, if you understand my meaning. And that was my imaginary job this week in the elderly mentally infirm home. Not in the United Kingdom, because I'm obviously in an imaginary place and don't know where that is. My book of the week would probably be A Homage to Catalonia by George Orwell. We read that this week at Imaginary Book Club. I want you to imagine how sophisticated Imaginary Book Club is. It's not like a real book club probably is, with loads of quite weird people, maybe, or boring people, totally unglamorous people. No, this is a glamorous book club. Everyone's really interesting and got really interesting life stories. Yeah, just fascinating. There's a lot of laughter, knowledgeable people, some olives flying around the place, and lovely, witty chit chat amongst clever intellectual people that go to book club because they can't get that at the time in their real lives, just normally, which is understandable because we're all very busy. Yeah, Homage to Catalonia. We read that this week. That's a brilliant bit of, it's one of George Orwell's journalistic novels, if you know what I mean. It's not fictional, so Homage to Catalonia, Down Out in Paris and London, The Road to Wigan Pier, are not fictional novels. These are novels of his experiences, which is, I don't know, I think it speaks to why the man is so enduring, if you like, because he was born as privilege, or a sort of at least an intellectual privilege in the place. He wasn't born in the United Kingdom because that didn't exist then, but in the place that later became the United Kingdom, he was born there, and he did what a guy of his class was meant to do. He went and joined the Indian police, but then he decided to set himself back to 0, or maybe -10 or something, and live tramping and go down. Well, he didn't actually go coal mining, but he did do tramping, and he did go down a coal mine, but he couldn't actually do coal mining, so he would have just died there and then because he didn't have great lungs. But yeah, it speaks to the man that he believed in his principles so much that he would try to undo his cumulative advantage, if you like, and give himself a bit of cumulative disadvantage, at least so he could understand how people lived. And you can't help how you're born, but you can help what you do in life. And I think that's a really, really strong message that comes through the book. And I won't ruin a homage Catalonian for you, but it's fantastic. Oh, that's Italian fantastic. Okay, so ends the third test, not cricket, although cricket is a good game. We're now going to do the outro music, which I haven't decided what it is yet. Why do I not think of these things before I start it? So we started classical, so maybe we should finish classical. But I don't know any classical music. Okay, Google, play some classical music by Vivaldi.
Okay, here's a YouTube music playlist called The Best of Classical Music.
Thank you very much and have a good night. No, not night. It could be anywhere because it's imaginary. Have a good time of day that you're at. Bye. 1 second.